out squirrel hunting this morning. It's 8:30. I didn't sleep very good last night because I have like a sore throat and some drainage, but I'm gonna go out and do some hunting. Here's the get up. I'm gonna take the 22 today. I've been taking the shotgun with still shot number 2 just to kind of punch through them a little bit more and not get like lead pellets stuck in the meat of the squirrel. So we're going after a gray squirrel, and here's what I'm shooting today. So I got my old Ruger 22, and then I've got like my tripod, my 360 camera. I'm gonna go put some like muck boots on, and then I got some like snacks. I'm gonna take like some clear protein energy drink, some built puff bars, some protein balls, and then I'm gonna take this old duck hunting vest that just put squirrels in the back. So it's 50 degrees out. It's 9 o'clock here at the game land. So Brooks and I came here last time and we saw some turkeys and it looked like a good place to explore a little bit more. I'm kind of scouting out some areas to put up some trail cameras too for the big game hunting season next year, or this year, but later in the season. And so I got a Onyx track started to track me, and I've also been kind of like, I got my Garmin Epix watch, and I'm gonna set a track on there as well. Oh, I just saw a squirrel across the road. I gotta go. He crossed the road right over there. So I just saw a squirrel. He crossed the road right over here and went up in there somewhere. So I'm gonna get my gun all loaded and get my stuff on and get out of here. I got this old goggle bag. I got my 22 bullets in. Got the old Ruger 1022 semi-automatic. It'll hold 10 shots. Winchester 22. I guess there's only four bullets in that one. I'll have to get some others. Got some other ones. Got the gold ones and the lead ones. Copper and lead. These aren't hollow points. These are just full metal jacket. And that way it shouldn't destroy as much meat. We'll see if it does the trick. Never shot one with a 22 before. Okay, so I got a 3x9 variable Tasco pronghorn. So I'm gonna just put it on 3 power for now until I can see him and then zoom in. All right. watched this squirrel hunting video last night. Today is what, February, I think 1st, and so it's late in the season. But basically, this guy, the old guy, he just like will find a good spot, and then he'll sit for like 20 minutes and let the squirrels come out. So that's what I'm doing. Is I saw that squirrel cross the road right here as I just parked, and then I saw it cross the road. And so it's just like barely into the game land. I'm about 22. And so I'm gonna just kind of sit here. I think I heard it like barking a little bit ago. But I'm just gonna kind of sit here. But I can't sit on my butt because it rained so much last night. All the leaves are so wet. So I don't want to soak my butt. So I'm just kind of crouching down here. But let me show you where the trees I'm looking at. I'm just kind of looking for movement. So this is where he crossed over in here. And I'm just kind of looking up in these treetops, seeing if I can see anything. I think I'm gonna have to move though, because I can't really see far. So I might give this just a couple more minutes and then move. Turkeys. There was a whole big flock of turkeys in this field I just spooked off. That's where we saw them last time too, so to hunt turkeys here we have to put in for a permit. And it's like a 2 or 3 day permit, I think. But anyways, we have until March 1st to put in for that. So I'm gonna put Brooks and I in for it. Hoping that since he's a youth that we can get a better chance of getting the permit. I'm gonna show you where all these turkeys have been scratching, looking for bugs and food. So like right here, you can see they've been scratching around all these little openings here. Buck rub. There's like all this disturbance. I'm guessing this is all the turkeys scraping, looking for bugs and stuff, but like, it's hard to see it on camera, but you can definitely see everything's kind of been disturbed. This seems like a pretty good spot to just kind of look around and sit and wait. I'm kind of up on a little ridge, and I can see a little ways. Because it rained last night, I'm gonna try to be patient and sit here for at least like 15 minutes. I'm gonna time it on my watch and sit here for at least like 15 minutes and just see if I can see some things moving around. It seems like I don't know what kind of trees or what yet. So I don't know what a white oak is or a hickory, or even if we have hickories here, like I don't know. So I'm gonna just sit around, but this seems like a really good spot. Like there's a bunch of like bigger leafy trees and not so many pine trees. So I think they're called white oaks. And this big tree behind me, I don't know what it is. If you know what kind of tree this is, message or put it in the comments. I think this is like a pine tree one, I don't know. Let me show you this other tree. I don't know what it is. haven't seen any more squirrels yet, so I'm just kind of like walking this creek bottom, hoping that I'll see some cruising across the ground or up in the trees, but nothing yet. I can hear some turkeys clucking in the back. Can hear it. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I can hear some turkeys back there. That's kind of cool. I'm new to turkey hunting, so it's kind of fun. I think I hear a squirrel barking, but I can't tell. There's so many new sounds, I don't know what they are. But it sounds to me like a squirrel barking. I don't know what that glass bottle was. Like, it makes me think of like, like bootleggers, like making moonshine out here. Like an old bottle like that. I don't know what kind of a bottle that would be for. Like a glass distillery or something like that. If you know what it might be, put it in the comments below. Because I'm really curious what that glass is used for. But now it's 10:30. I'm gonna stay here for like another 15-20 minutes. This is another spot, so this is basically like my second spot. I'm just gonna sit for a while and see if I can see anything cruise around on the ground or up in the trees. Like, there's a lot more like hardwoody looking trees to me. I don't know what they are. I don't know what I should be looking for, but like, to me they look like trees that squirrels would be in. Like, I can't see any acorns on the ground or any nuts or things like that. It's so late in the season. But I'm just gonna kind of sit here again for another 20 minutes or so. 15-20 minutes. Nothing here, so I'm gonna go to another spot. Well, I went and set up on a third spot that had like a squirrel nest in the tree. I sat there for like 10-15 minutes to Didn't see anything. So now I'm hiking, kind of like making my way back to the car. Just kind of exploring some new areas. I've been looking for like any kind of sign of like a squirrel chewing on something, but I haven't seen anything over here. So we'll see. Still going at it. And for everybody back in Idaho that's like used to seeing like pine squirrels, like these squirrels aren't that like they're very different. Like these squirrels are freaking smart. And they don't bark at you when you like get into their territory like a pine squirrel will. Like they see you, like they take off. They are like running the other direction. So they're a lot trickier than what I thought they would be, for sure. And I'm kind of getting my butt kicked by them. But it's also, I've been told like it's late in the season, so that they're a lot harder to kill. Oh look, I found a buck rub again. I'm gonna mark this on Onyx. So more than anything, I'm just kind of like doing some scouting. Like I've just found a couple buck rubs, found some turkeys on this trip. So that was like, that's the second time I've seen them in that spot. And I did see a squirrel when I first got out of the car and never could get back on that one. So maybe like on the way back to the car, we'll find it again. But so just kind of exploring new country and new adventures. Haven't shot this gun in a long time, and before I came out squirrel hunting this morning, I dropped it right on the scope, and so I just wanted to make sure it was shooting on. So I'm sitting here, and I shot over at this tree over here, and it's like the spot I was aiming. It's maybe like a 15-yard shot is all, but like I'm about like a centimeter off is all from where I was aiming. So that could have definitely been just me moving around, but pretty happy with that. I'll show you. So I was aiming like right here, like where the point of my sight is, right there. And then that's where I hit. I was sitting right over there at the base of that tree. No squirrels. Just saw that one when I first got out of the car. It was close enough to the car and like the property boundary of the game lands, that I think it was just like, my guess is it just bounces back and forth between the private property and the game lands and knows it's safe pretty much there. So, but did see some turkeys, kind of explored the area, saw those scrapes, or not scrapes, but those buck rubs on the trees. Just kind of got to know this area a little bit more. So it could be a good like dove hunting spot as well. And on another day, I think there's more squirrels here too. That's the hunting rig now. Well, my GPS says 2.9 miles. So I'm gonna stop that and stop my Onyx track. Here you go, 2.9 miles, 2 hours, 57 minutes, 752 calories, average heart rate 86. So apparently I didn't get my excitement level up too much.